Hidden Kisses defeating Royal Descent, believe it or not. Number 1 is Diamond Drill. Tommy Berry, Gay Waterhouse, first up from a spell. He's won 2 from 3 on the track, and by all reports is trialling nicely for this.
She is, Jason. The only concern I've got with her is 59.1300 first up.
Heavy track.
Heavy track. That's the concern on the conditions. She really took that step last preparation. She really surprised us when she was able to take the step. Her trials are good. And Gay's given her a good grounding with a couple of fair dinkum trials, you know, not the little 740s to get her ready. Still, it's race day. That's the query.
2 and 3 are scratchings. Number 4 is Gypsy Diamond. She was a revelation last campaign. She won the Carbine Club and then was placed at Group 1 level.
It's a revelation, been a surprise.
Correct.
Okay. Likes the wet ground. First up last time was terrific. Sweet Idea beat her. She beat the other girls in the Group 2 light fingers. I think her trials have been lovely, but you don't know because they've been under throttles. If she can just track up and then unleash, she's the one they're going to have to hold out. The last 150 is where she's going to really be coming at them. She's ready today.
Number 5 is Thump, second up today. First up sat up on the speed with Sweet Idea. Now, Sweet Idea won. Massini was on speed as well, yet Thump was really disappointing, finishing last.
That's a fair call. In that grade, I think the wet track will help her. She's by Red Ransom, and you think, oh, she's on a heavy and a slow. Slow, she's only been 2.5 behind Sidestep and Bounding and In Cahoots, and she had no luck. I think that run will really bring her on. We saw last preparation, she failed first up and won second up in the light. You know, she failed in the light fingers and come out and went bang and won the surround. I think the wet track, she might bounce back here. She's a player.
Number 6, Bonetta, $6 out to 7. We'll have a little edge in fitness on the likes of Gypsy Diamond here. Can Jeff Lloyd use that?
Well, she only had the 7-week break, didn't she? And then she's had the trial in between. She's very good. She doesn't, you know, the racing pattern she needs a little bit of luck. If you have a look at her there, walking past us, Jace, she's tightened up. The 7-week break, you wouldn't know. She looks well and healthy.
She looks fit, doesn't she? She's ready to go. 7's a scratching. Intimate moment is horse number 8 for Ronnie Quinton, resuming for another campaign. Sammy Clipperton's in the saddle.
Well, this mare took really giant steps. For so long in her short career, she was, she was gonna. Well, she did last time out. And she took that step. Inside draw, she gets through the ground on the limit weight. Interesting to see how she come back against this grade.
Number 9's a really interesting runner to line up here in Christy Lee. Went down to Melbourne, arguably 2 failed runs. The first one just didn't go at all.
Oh, I disagree with that.
The second one was really good, down the straight in a short trip.
Well, the first run just put a line through it.
Yeah, she
was up behind, no idea.
50 metres after she married, she was on.
But then her run back to the 1,000 to get her to settle. Well, I think the easier tempo here with the sting out of the track will help her. But, you know, she's got to produce.
She was $26 in earlier markets. She's 17 into 15 straight away here. Angel B for Team Hawks and Taylor Marshall's the 10.
What will be, will be. Emergency in the last would have had a run there, but an extra run here. She's by pin. She's had 2 runs back. Fitness-wise, she's improving. Would have loved it a little bit firmer. Still likes a wet track, though. And she's got a fitness edge over a few others, and she's drawn perfect.
Number 11, Gold opponent for TVN's own Kathy Harris. She's doing both roles today and doing it with great style. Chris Lee's of the train.
Into 950 now, so 12 into 950 all up.
Last one coming up.
Gold opponent moves in. They're all locked away. Set for the toy show, and a good dispatch. Thump jumped out fast on the outside. Angel B came out okay, and then My Sabeel, Bonetta, Such a Princess, Gold Opponents wide early on, followed by Intimate Moment, Diamond Drill, Gypsy Diamond and Christy Lee, who was a little bit flat-footed just after the start, settling at the back of the field. So Thump led as they swing onto the course, proper leading from Angel B, and then My Sabeel on the outside. Such a Princess was further back, followed by Intimate Moment. Bonetta's outside of it midfield, then a length to Diamond Drill, followed by Gold Opponent. Gypsy Diamond back second last, and Christy Lee on the fences at the rear. 650 out. Thump's the leader from Angel B. My Sabeel's out a little bit wider on the track from Such a Princess. A couple of lengths behind them, Bonetta. Intimate Moment saving ground near the inside, and then Gold Opponent wider out, followed by Diamond Drill. Gypsy Diamond still about 7 off the lead. Got a bit of work to do, and Christy Lee's on the inside. Angel B moved up and took the lead clearly now, with My Sabeel going after it. Thump's dropped off quickly. Then Bonetta coming down the outside, followed by Golapona. Angel B grabbed by My SABEEL. The noted Mudlark is shot away now, My SABEEL from Angel B. Then came Bonetta and Golapona and My SABEEL. She's an absolute duck. She's racing away in the ground, and My SABEEL goes on to beat Bonetta, who'll get up for second, Angel B third. Then Intimate Moment, Gypsy Diamond, Golapona, followed by Christy Lee, and then Diamond Drill, Such a Princess, and Thumps Run tailed off.
Absolutely trounced them. Absolutely trounced them, didn't she? Number 13, My SABEEL. She's been flying this preparation, and GLYN Schofield's just gone. If that wasn't enough winning the Warwick Stakes, I'll back it up here if you don't mind. Number 13, My SABEEL, and wins in consummate ease. Bonetta will get there for second on the outside and just in front of number 10, Angel B. 13, 6 and 10. She was a big go, Richo. I'm going to go to my sheet in a minute and I'll come back and tell you what they bet during the week.
Well, she was $12 into $9.50 today. $12 if you're betting top fluctuation. $9.80 and $2.40 on the tote. Defeats Bonetta and Angel B. Doesn't beat them. Absolutely thrashes them. And it was her 7th start on a heavy track. Believe it or not, it's her first win. She'd always run well on a heavy track, but that was her very first win on the heavy, and didn't she just relish it? Start 38, win number 6, and takes her earnings well over $250,000, and it's great to see Kev Moses in the winner's stall. GLYN Schofield gets a double. He gets the feature today, and he also gets the big win there with number 13, My SABEEL. The Group 3 goes to the Mudlark Ridge, My SABEEL.
Yeah, look, this horse is flying. I think I declared her the other day, and she just had no luck the last couple. She's been so tough. I think the tap at 35. I know that a few others bet 41, so less deductions, of course, that is. But Kev, she's a credit to you, this girl. She's low flying this preparation.
She's a credit really to Jenny. Frank got off at 5,000 for her, and Jenny said to him, "Let's take her." It's not and since then she's won probably 150,000. You know. So and Jenny takes her walking of an afternoon. We've only got a small stable, so we can do things. Joe couldn't get her to jump out of the barrier. Joe said to me last week, he said, "I couldn't even get her to jump out of the barriers." And Joe's a great trainer. Like, he's trained 3 winners already. So yeah.
And she's been going so good on the other services, but today she got what she loved.
And I wouldn't have put her in today because it was above a grade, but it's a Group 3. She's worth so much more money now, and it's great. I've got a great lot of staff, and everything's good.
It certainly is, and as you said, a Group 3 winner now as a man, you wouldn't have dreamt about it.
He would. Frank didn't dream about it. He might buy me another horse, which I need.
You never know. Obviously, it was raining this morning. What time did you play golf?
Yeah, no, it keeps me head warm, Rich.
Nice hat.
Tommy Smith once said, "Keep your feet and your head warm." I got both of them warm at the moment.
Nice hat.
Thank you.
There he is. He played at 7:24 this morning. It's a Monash type of hat. It's more of a flash suburb Richo hat, I think.
Oh, I reckon it's a styling hat. I think he's owning that and looking an absolute treat. And why wouldn't he? Because we're just promoting Foals to Favourites with new series coming on, and there's a perfect example of a breeding proposition. How valuable is My SABEEL now? A Group 3 win. The black type goes against her name, the daughter of SABEEL, who was good enough to win a Cox Plate. GLYN Schofield for Kevin Moses. 980 and 240. Bonetta 210. Angel B 350. The Quinella will be 35.70. Exacta $73.50. Trifecta just short of $700 with 677.80. And the first 4 with number 8 Intimate Moment running fourth, $5,772.60. Intimate Moment first up from a spell for Ronnie Quinton has run fourth. Okay, let's have a chat to GLYN Schofield. He's had a super day.
Yeah, GLYN's just coming back, and yeah. Jenny was just patting the horse like it was a little pet down the yard. GLYN, jump on the sales first, hope your way in, right? I know a bloke that's got $41, this, less deductions. Not me. Simple surname. All sweet. Wow, she just travelled.
She travelled well. Look, she gets through the ground really well. She was a fit horse. She's been carrying some big weights, and she was down at the bottom, so she had a lot. There was a lot to like about it. You know, the class was probably a question mark whether she had it or not, but she certainly answered that.
As you kept just a bit, just now it's tenfold her worth.
Well, every time that these mares can get a race of quality behind their name, does add value. But the way she's won it today and put away a good field suggests probably she's a little bit untapped.
Good percentages today, so the girls go shopping?
Hopefully not too far. They did some damage at Harrods in London.
I got taken out on cardiac arrest. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Thank you very much.
Glenn Schofield will join us tomorrow morning. A couple of big wins. Bruce, you can probably afford Harrods with Glenn's girls, but I was taken out on a stretcher.